Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Adriana and I haven't done one of these reviews in a long time. I've been experimenting with some vlogging, but I realize I really do miss doing these types of reviews because that's why I got started in YouTube in the first place, is I wanted to know about a product. There was no video on it, so I decided, hey, why don't I create one? But there are a lot of videos on this product. But, you know, it's always good to have somebody else's experience and personal reflections on utilizing the service. So I wanted to talk to you all about Nuuly today. If you don't know what Nuuly is a clothing rental subscription company. Basically, the idea is you pay into a subscription every month, and every month you get to decide what are a few pieces of clothing, usually it's 6 pieces of clothing, that you want delivered to you so that you can essentially borrow them for the month. And then you also have the option to purchase them if you really love them at a slight discount, or some of it's slight. It goes from what I've seen is like 20% all the way up into 60%. So it really depends on the piece of clothing, how big of a discount you get. But I mean, I think the service, spoiler alert, is incredible. It gives you a whole catalog, a whole website of just a ton of different options. Mostly I learned that this company is owned by the same company that owns Anthropologie and Urban Outfitters. And so if you think about an Anthropologie store, there are hundreds of different brands within that Anthropologie store. Anything high-end from like Citizens of Humanity, Mother Jeans, to their own brand. Maeve, I know, is a popular brand, but anything that an Anthropologie would hold in store is available to you to rent in this website. And so I've been blown away by the service. I've been doing it for about a year now, and I really have been just wanting to do this review for you guys, but I wanted to take my time so that it could be an honest review and I can give you both the positive things, because there are a lot of positive, and also the areas of opportunity or things that might be a little negative that I've had in my experience. And so I'm excited to tell you more about it. I'm gonna try on my pieces that I rented for this month. It is the month, we're kind of in the beginning of July. And this month I have a wedding celebration I'm going to. I have a kid's birthday party that I'm going to. It's also just summer, and it's nice to have new fresh dresses to just wear. I think something I really love about Nuuly is it gives me the opportunity to have these amazing pieces of clothing without having to purchase them. I remember back in the day, if there was a baby shower, I would purchase a new dress. If there was, you know, a picnic, I would purchase something new. That adds up quickly. Like a $20 thing from Zara here and a $20 thing from H&M over there adds up. And then at the end of the day, the quality isn't great. So then you're using a lot of things once and then just having to give it away or donate it, and therefore also putting more clothes into the ecosystem, which is something that I've become very aware about recently. So I think that this Nuuly service not only helps you be trendy and have new, fresh outfits, there are times where I've actually seen items of clothing on the website available to rent, and have also gone to the Anthropologie store and seen those same items on display at the store. So it is very current, like they're offering. And so that's also cool too, because it's not like you're just wearing last season things. Like there are things that are new and in store. And a lot of the times I actually get pieces that have price tags on them still, which means they're brand new. You're able to wear it anyways and take off the tags, but it also feels good to know that you're wearing like a brand new piece versus one that has been utilized many times. And so that's kind of why I decided to rent. Well, I rent every month, but this month I had those events in mind. And so that's something that I'll usually do when I am thinking about what I'm renting from Nuuly is I will think about what does my month look like? What events am I going to? Am I going on some work travel? What kind of clothes will I need? And that helps inform my choices. And for me, I feel like that's the best way to go about it because then I'm choosing things that have a purpose versus just random things that I'm never gonna wear, right? And another part of Nuuly that I love is I get to dare and be daring and just try on things that maybe I would never really buy because I feel like it's so out of my scope of my usual style, or I'm just not sure how it would look on me. But I think it gives the opportunity to explore and just be trendy and try different things because you know that you're only renting it and not actually owning it. So those are some of the perks for me. Your Nuuly will usually come shipped in this type of box. It's like a little zip around. There's no lock on it or anything like that. But I used to have it sent to the local post office because I used to live somewhere that was right on street access where, you know, who knows, somebody could look at this sitting in front of your place or your apartment, whatever it is, your home, and could want to grab it. And so I would go pick it up from the post office and bring it in. But now I live somewhere different where I don't have that issue. And so this gets delivered to me at the front door and it is so convenient. This one's a pretty small little box, but during the winter, I like to rent a lot of sweaters and coats so that I don't have to purchase those big items. And usually there's a different size box that comes in. So what you'll see is you'll usually have the clothing items in there. I removed them for now because I am gonna try those on for you. But you'll also see this little kind of netted slip. And what comes with that is your return tracking. So usually on here on the front, you'll have, you know, the label for your address and all of the information, your information when it's sent to you. And then in that little net, you get the return label. So then all you really have to do is peel that sticker off and then place it in the front when you're, sometimes I do it when I'm ready to return. Sometimes I just do it right off the bat so I don't lose it or forget. And then you can drop it off at the post office. That's what I do. Very easy, super seamless. I will say from when you order and choose your store or your items online and till you actually receive it, I would give it about 4 to 5 days is what I've seen. And so usually I put it on my calendar and everything, be really timely about when it's time for you to return your previous shipment and when it's time for you to choose your new shipment so that you can make the most out of your month and actually receive the items as soon as possible. So that's kind of something to be mindful about, is there is a lag in when you choose it and when you get it, right? Like they have to, I believe the process is they have to check and ensure that they have those items. Then they send you an email saying, we have your items, we're packing them. Then you get another email with shipping information on when it's actually coming, and then it actually comes. So just something to keep in mind, especially if you're planning around an event or anything like that. A great perk about Nuuly is they do let you do something called unlock early, where you can send your clothes back earlier. And once they, you know, usually they scan the package and you get like the green light to be able to choose your new shipment, which comes in handy when you have an actual event or a date you're trying to meet. So that is a cool perk about Nuuly. And so the service is about $108 a month. I believe, yeah, that is inclusive of taxes. And if you think about that, you usually get 6 pieces a month. So about $108 a month, 6 pieces a month. A big reason why I started Nuuly is because I wanted to stop that kind of shopping habit I had. And as I mentioned, a piece here and there does add up. And so I feel like this has helped me create better habits when it comes to shopping. I'm not shopping for, random events anymore. And it also has helped my closet stay, not packed and just accumulate more and more things. I'm trying to live more of a minimalist life. Keyword trying. It's very hard, but I think Nuuly, or a service like Nuuly, really helps with that, because you feel like you're always getting a new piece. You scratch that itch of having something fun to wear, and you're keeping it within the ecosystem of rentals versus, adding to our closets. And so those are a couple of perks. I will continue to talk about more good things and negative things as the video goes on. And let's get to trying on what I got. I'm very excited about this box. I hope I made some good decisions. Before we jump in, I guess one thing I can tell you is there is some extensive research needed when it comes to choosing the sizing and the item that you're choosing. There are reviews on each item. I'll try to enter in like a little preview of what their website looks like. You can, it's basically like shopping online. You go on the item, you see reviews, people post pictures with the item on, and thank God for the people who like post reviews. I always read them. I never make them. I should make them, but I always read them, and it really helps me because, like I mentioned, there are various different brands, and women, that sizing varies depending on the brand. And the last thing that you would want is to like find an item you really, really love and wait for it, and then it gets to you and it doesn't fit you. And then, that's a thing that's not so positive about Nuuly is you can't return it and get a new item. You have to wait out the whole month. So if you rent something that doesn't fit you, you're kind of out of luck for your item that month, which is kind of a bummer. But because of that, I do extensive research on all of the reviews to try to choose the right size for me. I will say I was on a really good trajectory for like 9 months, and then the last like few months it's been not great. I've had boxes where like half of the items don't fit me, and that just is kind of a bummer because then it feels like you lose the value. But that is something to keep in mind, as it does take time to research and read the reviews and read the weight and measurements just to ensure that you're getting the right size for you in that item. But I'm excited to see what I got, share with you all, and see how it all fits. Let's start trying on clothes. So this is a little summer dress from the brand called the Wolfgang, I believe. I'm gonna stand on this little stool so you can see it full length. I'm a little shorty, so it's a nice maxi dress. It's called the Elise maxi dress, and I will link all of these items below. But the original retail of this is $258, and it's 57% off if I want to purchase this, which makes it $108, which is still pretty pricey for a dress. I love that it fits me exactly how I need it to fit, but it is a little faded looking at the bottom if I look really closely. So I think this will be a fun like pool dress, summer dress. Probably not purchasing. I actually haven't purchased one item from my Nuuly boxes yet, which I'm kind of really proud of. There are some items that I've really loved, but because this is like a higher end, I mean, it's not like Rent the Runway, which is really high end, but because, I mean, Anthropologie is not cheap. Because the prices are still pretty high, I usually don't purchase, because anything above $100 for something, like, I have to really, really love. But this is cute, and I'm excited to wear it. I'm glad it fits. I think I got a size medium. No, this is a size small, actually. I'm 5 foot for reference, and I'm about 142 pounds, I think, last time I checked. So yeah, this fits perfect. I'm excited about this one. Here's an example of me renting something completely outside of my comfort zone. It's this kind of vintagey looking shirt dress. It's a maxi dress and it fits me great lengthwise, and buttons all fit up. I don't like when it's like open and flappy here, but it's perfect. It's definitely out of my comfort zone, but I think it'd be cute maybe for that birthday party I was saying, for that toddler. It is a medium in petite, and this dress is by the brand Exquise, and it was originally $198. It's on sale, or I get it at it, if I want to buy it, I get it at the discounted price of $118, which again is so pricey, but it is in great quality. I mean, there's no price tag on it, but to me it feels brand new. I thought it was kind of fun and different, so I'm happy with this one. And we ran into our first snafu. This one unfortunately does not fit. This one was the one I wanted to wear to that wedding celebration I talked about. There's this side zipper that is just not going to zip up. This is so beautiful. I read all the reviews. It's a one shoulder pleated dress by the brand La Maison Tallulah. And I got it in a size medium. Apparently I probably needed the large. Originally $234, and I get to buy it at the discounted rate of $112. I'm so sad it doesn't fit, but that's what happens sometimes. Would be a very cute dress for like a baby shower or something formal if you ever need something like that, but read the sizing carefully, even though I thought I did, but it happens. This was another option for the wedding celebration, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. From here down, it feels okay, but it feels really tight in the straps area. I really like the color on my skin, but yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think on this. This is from the brand Samso Samso. It's a size medium, and it was originally $240, and the price, if I want to buy it, is $115. So, not sure. Maybe it could work. I will have a think on this one. Okay, these I love. They're a little long. These are a size small. They're the all-out satin pants from Free People, size small. Regular price $98, but if I choose to buy them, they're $88, so 10% off. But I think these are so fun. I'm really into like long, baggy summer pants for the season. I think they're so cute with like a little simple like t-shirt and some sneakers. But I really like these. I love the color of green, and they're just so comfy. So I'm glad these worked out. These pants came with tags, as I mentioned, so for a brand new item alert. I'm glad I at least got one to show you guys. These are super cute. They look like just regular black pants, but they have like a little wavy design at the bottom, which makes them flare out and look kind of bell-bottomy, which are so adorable. I really love the fit. I think I got a size 10. So some items are in size like extra small to extra large, or honestly, I don't see a lot of extra large. I think there is a plus section. Yes, there is, but most items just go up to large is what I've noticed. But then this one, its sizing is in numericals. So this is a size 10, and it is from Simon Miller. This was originally $255, and if I choose to buy them, they're $198. So not that big of a discount, but still a discount for them being brand new with the tags. So still a very high price. Like, I'm probably not going to purchase these, even though they're so adorable. I'm really excited to wear these out. But yeah, I'm glad the majority of the items worked from what I tried on. There was the couple of dresses, or the couple of dresses that I'm kind of sad about, because I really wanted those for a special occasion. So now I feel like I'm gonna have to look for something else when it comes to that occasion, or maybe I'll just go in my closet and wear something I already have. Honestly, I have plenty I could use. But I'm excited about the pieces I get to wear, the pants especially. Those are all really fun. But yeah, like I mentioned, there are things about Nuuly that, I don't love. I've had some issues with their referral codes. You'll see once you create an account, there's an option to refer friends to Nuuly, and you can send them a code. If they sign up through that code or link, they get $20 off, and you get $20 off of your next monthly subscription. I've sent it to 2 friends now who have both created an account through that link, and it didn't get credited to my account. And so I had to reach out to customer service. Luckily, they were very kind about it and pretty attentive, honestly. They gave me a discount on one of my monthly subscriptions. They also gave me a bonus item, which the bonus items is basically like if you rent your 6 pieces, but you need additional items that month because you have more events or whatever it may be, you can actually rent additional items. But I believe it comes with a $20 bonus item fee, which I've used for like vacations and things like that. So if you're in a pinch and really want that, you can do that. But like I said, they gave me a free bonus item, which was really nice. And so that's something, once I spoke to the customer service, I learned more about the referral process, and it seems like really intensive. Like you have to make sure that the people you refer have done so many things. And so I didn't really love that explanation of it because I wasn't aware of that when I was referring people. And I will leave the referral link below. I mean, if you guys decide to try it, you get $20 off of your first subscription, I believe, and then you could always cancel, which is also a benefit of the subscription. I would say, yeah, sometimes you're taking a gamble on what you get. You can get a brand new item like this pair of pants, or you can get a really used item, which people have said there's been like missing buttons on some things, or some things are just really wrinkly. And I have experienced that, so reading the reviews is key. But besides that, like I love this service. I recommend it to all of my friends all of the time. Anytime I'm complimented on any kind of Nuuly item, I always say it's from them. They carry Farm Rio, which is an amazing and pretty expensive brand that has these incredible, like loud, bold prints that I love to wear for the summer. And so it's nice when you want to make a statement. It's also nice when you want to try something before buying it, if it's a really pricey piece. And then, as I mentioned, it's nice to just be trendy and try new things and have fun with fashion. So I think I've mentioned the great benefits of it. There's also like things that you'll have to pay attention to, like reading the reviews and shipping times. But besides that, it's been a great investment for me. I honestly love having the option to just like feel like I'm shopping every month and get to wear these incredible pieces that I probably would never spend my actual money purchasing. And so yeah, if you're interested, I'll add some links below where you can look at the website. Also send you the referral link so that you can sign up if you want to try it out. And I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have any additional questions. I'll make sure to reply in the comments. But besides that, I hope you have a great day. Bye.